Hello and welcome. Plumbing ever more depraved depths of tyrannical despotism, our politicians have yet again exhibited arrogant contempt for the Constitution via their scandalous effort to prohibit free speech and crush the constitutionally enshrined right to express critical viewpoints. This unforgivable assault on fundamental freedoms and inalienable rights highlights panicked desperation at their failing false narrative as dishonest mainstream media circles the drain of total irrelevance to the mocking echoes of public rejection. This unmitigated fascism will be vigorously challenged, not from irredeemably corrupt mockingbird lamestream media, of course, but a unified, meaningful, dedicated and ultimately victorious resistance will prevail against thuggish sedition. This worldwide battle will exponentially gather strength and purpose from all quarters as the perilous threat to extinguish uninhibited free speech is fully realised and forcefully confronted. Australia's political hierarchy appear determined to lead globalist gangster oppression, trampling human rights by criminally misrepresenting their authority in order to vanquish fundamental freedoms. Does this repression authentically represent, protect and serve those who elected them to office? I think it doesn't. It will distress many that these precious freedoms are the values our forefathers sacrificed, fought and died protecting, now shamefully betrayed by treasonously censorious legislation. This unconscionable malfeasance and blatant abuse of public office must be fully exposed, investigated, abolished and redressed. It criminalises truth itself, since alleged offenders were largely presenting informed opinions and truthful accounts of news and current affairs that mainstream media unfailingly obfuscates, distorts or fabricates. Unhindered news perversion protects and facilitates perilously destructive globalist agendas. Truth in media has limped along with one foot in the grave for decades, narrowly saved from total annihilation by a tiny minority of honest journalists and alternative news reporters, uncorrupted by corporatist media. They do nothing but promulgate never-ending deceit. The time is upon us all to look within and honestly determine if our personal actions contribute in any way to this darkly encircling tyranny. If so, then urgently decide whether assisting with the illegitimate abolition of free speech and criminalising courageous whistleblowers is what you really want. Everyone in uniform should do some serious soul-searching, since their activities comprise the enforcement arm of ever-intensifying oppression. If you're in the military, your loyal service exclusively benefits corporatist criminal enterprise to the detriment of your fellow Australians, while abetting the wholesale slaughter of innocents via illegal wars. Police are co-opted to function as mercenary enforcers, benefiting the rapaciously ecocidal greed of globalist criminals. They exclusively protect and serve criminally exploitative corporations plundering our natural resources while financially manipulating and oppressing the debt-enslaved citizenry. Enforcers of manifestly immoral laws and those involved with the mass murder of military actions, ongoing war crimes, should understand they are building their own prison. They should further realise their obsequious servitude won't earn preferential treatment when the globalist jail slams shut on all but the criminal cabal. The unthinking actions of blind obedience have festered a terminal cancer in the heart and soul of the nation, whereby criminalising whistleblowers will virulently metastasise and further spread the disease. This presents an historical crossroads wherein the choice of direction has incalculably momentous consequences, and it's incumbent upon us all to think carefully and proceed wisely. Those awakened and alert should do all within their power to assist blind order followers to understand the inescapable consequences of unquestioning obedience. History provides a shameful record of just following orders that are arbitrarily issued from dictatorial evil. I once asked a police officer, did he understand that protecting demonstrably ecocidal fracking was destroying not only his but his children's future, to which he feebly attempted to justify protecting a criminal corporation because he has a mortgage. All assumed obligations must be weighed against the guaranteed poisoning of precious groundwater and the certain destruction of the environment. We can live perfectly well without obscenely polluting shale gas, which is miserably worse than coal, but we cannot survive without clean water. Reason and logic failed in this instance, but it's important we continually convey the imperative message however best we can. Not all seed will fall upon stony ground. Thank you for watching.